If there's anger in your body, tension in your chest, heat in your thoughts, this is where you need to be. We're not going to suppress anything today. We're going to move it throughout the body so it doesn't get stuck inside of you. All you need is your breath and willingness to stay with yourself. Whenever you're ready, face the front of your mat, and we'll start with a hero's pose. So sitting back on your heels, palms facing down or up, whatever feels best to you today. Maybe gently close your eyes, and we'll begin by connecting to our breath. Deep inhale for 4 counts. Open mouth exhale for 6 counts. Just like that, 2 more times. Inhale through the nose. Audible exhale out the mouth. Inhale. Longer release. Push out all that stale air. Gently open your eyes, and we're going to come to all fours, stacking your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. Now stay with me here. This one's a little silly, okay? We're going to do lion's breath, which basically open your mouth, let your tongue hang out, and eyes wide. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Let's begin. Two more just like that. Now tuck your toes, exhale, down dog. Let your hips rise to the sky. Maybe walk your dog if that feels good to you. Gently bending into one knee and then the other. Inhale, come onto your tippy toes. Exhale, push your heels to the mat, chest to your upper thighs. On an inhale, bring your gaze to your palms, hop or step your feet to meet your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Now we're going to take some wiggles, fully just let it go. And on an inhale, slightly bend your knees and we'll rise up to standing, arms sweep overhead. Grab onto your left wrist with your right hand, and on an exhale, lean to the right. Come through center on an inhale. Switch your grip, and on an exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, cactus your arms like you have a pencil in between your shoulder blades. Open your chest. Inhale, arms reach. Bring your arms down by your side and let loose for like 15 seconds. Punch the air or like let it all go. I feel better. Now, arms back up over your head. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Slight bend in your knees as we press our palms into the mat. On an exhale, I'll have you step back to a plank. From here, drop your hips, come into an upward facing dog. Untuck your toes. Weight in the tops of your feet so your upper thighs come off the mat. From here, slight bend in your arms. We're going to come to a cobra pose. So about a half bent in our arms while our chest is lifted. Our upper thighs are now meeting the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press into your palms, fully extend your arms. Exhale, down dog. Maybe wiggle your hips if that feels good. Staying present with the body, come back to your breath if you lost it. On an inhale, sweep your right leg through. We're going to come to a low lunge. So left knee meets the mat. Inhale as your arms sweep overhead into a low lunge. Have your knee stacked over your ankle. If you'd like, you can take some gentle movements here. Place your left palm on the mat, tuck your toes, and on an inhale, right arm reaches, twisted low lunge. As we exhale, we're going to come to a lizard. Our right hand comes on the inside of our right foot, and our right foot shuffles to the outer edge of our mat. Chest lifts. Maybe take some gentle sways, movements here. Press into your palms, push the mat away. As we exhale, come back to a plank. Inhale while we're here. Exhale, down dog. On our next inhale, frame your left foot with your palms. Back knee drops, and on an inhale, low lunge. Chest lifts, arms reach above your head. Feel free to move. Right palm reaches for the mat. Tuck your back toes, and on an inhale, we'll come to that twisted low lunge as our left hand reaches for the sky. Exhale, lizard. Left hand comes on that inside of our left foot. Chest lifts, gaze to the front. Maybe take some slight movements. Press into your palms, push the mat away. Exhale, plank. Drop your knees to the mat, and we'll stand on our knees. We're going to take a camel pose, so knees about hip distance apart, hands on your lower back, and on an inhale, push your hips forward. Allow your neck to release back if that feels good, opening your throat. You can either stay here, or if you'd like, you can reach for your ankles, deepening this stretch. Really allowing your chest to expand here, breathing into the spaces that feel constricted, and allowing yourself to open and release. Deep breaths. Bring your hands back to the base of your spine if they're not already, and on an inhale, slowly rise up. Exhale, sit back on your heels, back in a hero's pose like we started. Maybe place a hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Do a slight check-in with yourself. See how you're feeling. No judgment or criticism. Just notice the weather. I like to say you're the sky and your emotions are the weather. You'll always be the sky and the weather always changes. Just noticing the weather. as it passes through. We'll bring our legs out in front of us now, out from under us. I'm going to have you stack your right foot over your left leg, bending our right knee. Lengthen through your spine, and on an inhale, left arm reaches by your ear. Exhale, twist. Hook that left elbow on the outside of your right knee and gaze over your right shoulder. Slowly unravel, and we'll switch sides. Inhale as that right arm reaches by your ear. Exhale, twist, and gaze over your left shoulder. Slowly unravel. Send both legs long out in front of you. Root down through your sit bones. Inhale as both arms reach overhead. Exhale, reach for your toes and fold over. If it's in your practice, you can try to pull your heels off the mat. Feel that release in your whole back. Wherever you are, return to a straight spine, and then we'll push our sit bones in towards our heels, bend our knees, grab onto the backs of our thighs. Inhale as we lengthen through our spine. Exhale, slowly with control, roll down to a flat back. Bring the soles of your feet to touch as your hips open. You can place your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your stomach. And we're going to take our Shavasana in this pose. Deep inhale through your nose. Audible open mouth exhale, sigh it out. Allow your jaw to relax, maybe slightly hinge open. Soften your chest, your hips, your whole body. Full body rest for about a minute. I'll wake you when it's time. Start to wiggle your fingers. Bring your knees together and roll over to whatever side feels best to you today. Grounding down in a fetal position for just a moment more. Emotions aren't something we have to fight against. Sometimes it's just energy that needed space to move through. Whenever you're ready, rise up. Let your breath return to its natural rhythm. Feel the ground holding you. Inhale, arms reach overhead, hands come to prayer. Exhale as you bring them down through heart center. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for today's practice. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. any sort of fire emoji so that I know that you made it to this point in the video. I'm Snow White. I love you so much, and I'll be back soon.